It is official. I am being sued by Ethan Klein in the courts of Calgary, Alberta for defamation. I do plan on fighting against this, but for now it is in the hands of the courts and our attorneys. I will say that it worries me what it means for the commentary community and especially the Canadian commentary community. This is about all I can say. I'm sorry that the stream is so short. Have a good day, everyone.
I'm just fulfilling my duty as Lex Juther. So yes, I am suing my former bestie, iDubbbz.
Yeah, so that happened.
He can't help himself.
No, he can't. I mean, that's what, like the 4th or 5th in the last year?
Some people just love to sue.
I think it's the 5th. No, wait, the 6th. Wasn't there like an NVIDIA one or something?
He's got his lawyer on speed dial.
Oh yeah, that's one happy lawyer. So there's mixed opinions on the internet about this. And I was kind of wrestling with it for like a day. But I think I've reached my position. And my position is, this is a little bit gay. So we're going to hear from H3, we're going to hear from iDubbbz and a couple of other people to try and make sense of this kind of thing.
We're presenting the facts in the court of bearing.
Yeah. Now, I had to edit out some dead air, believe me, because when you watch H3 in raw form and Ian, iDubbbz in raw form, my God, it just drags on and on and on and on. So these are like the truncated clips we're going to watch. Is that the right word, truncated? So anyway, let's have a look right after this. Let's go! 21,442 people, 5 years, Harvard, 1 powder. This isn't me hyping up some random supplement. This is the largest clinical trial ever done on cocoa flavanols. Double-blind, placebo-controlled, Harvard and Brigham Women's Hospital. The FDA recognised the results and approved the health claim. The first one for cocoa in history. Here's Rhonda Patrick, one of the top independent science educators in the world, breaking down why that matters.
Those who drank a beverage that had flavanol-rich cocoa in it 3 times a day for 6 months were able to walk 46 yards further in a 6-minute walking test compared to those that drank the placebo beverage. And so it was shown that the improvement in their walking ability was a consequence to increased blood flow in their calves and also improved muscle function. So that was a super interesting study. There's another study that was actually done in young healthy males that showed that dark chocolate improved their cycling. So basically those that had dark chocolate were able to cycle 17% farther in the same amount of time than those that had the placebo control, which was white chocolate. And the study also showed that they basically didn't need to consume as much oxygen to basically cycle farther as well.
Black Forest high flavanol cocoa has 1,200 milligrams of flavanols per scoop. It's third-party verified and made in the USA. It's not hippie brand ceremonial cacao. It's not Dutch chocolate with 0 flavanols. This is what Harvard studied and the FDA approved. 1 scoop in your coffee each morning will give you all the benefits. For the next 48 hours, Black Forest are running a buy one, get one free sale. Cocoa prices have been skyrocketing globally, so I wouldn't count on this deal coming back. Visit blackforestsupplements.com/bearing. So let's hear from Ethan. Now, I've got to say, when I watched Ethan's segment on this, it's hard to like not get where he's coming from. Like, this is some pretty heinous shit, and you kind of get why he's really mad about it.
Ian has deeply aligned himself with the snark community that is responsible for and celebrated CPS coming to my house to take my children away and sending human skulls to my home. iDubbbz aligns with them, shouts them out, calls them great people. He's browses the subreddit on his live stream. Even in his follow-up to his content cop, he justified it. He says, I think it's good that CPS was called and investigated that because clearly, as someone who's been to Ethan's house and met his children, there's shit all over the place, and his kids are clearly in trouble and would be in better care of be better taken care of in foster care. Following all that, Ian went on his stream and displayed this message.
I will have this just available on screen.
Quick daily reminder that Ethan from H3 is likely a pedophile who has molested his own children.
Yeah, so that's pretty grimy. And yes, iDubbbz is a dragon.
I know, it's not really the right time to laugh, but the fucking dragon. At least he's given up the Merlin talk.
Yeah, that would be really weird, wouldn't it? H3 has molested his own children.
What was that?
That was like the fucking dragon talk. Remember when he used to do the voice?
Yes, of course I remember. But that was something else. That sounded impish.
Oh, was that the imp? Yeah, Anisa was the imp, wasn't she? That's right.
Oh, you're thinking of the cartoon.
Well, I don't know. I'm just doing a fucking gay voice. I don't know.
Yeah, you're thinking of that cartoon someone did of Anisa and iDubbbz.
Yeah, oh, the lazy shell thing. Yeah, I probably am.
Greetings and salutations. I will say, as a woke dragon, I do love Reddit.
The imp has something to say.
Oh.
The imp would like to say,
the bigger the dick, the worse it's sex.
I am a dragon.
Anyway, let's get back to the fucking point of this video.
Dragon.
You finished?
Yes.
So that is very, very, very grimy. Ian has associated himself with these fucking morons, these lefty fucking scumbags, who have called CPS and shit, Child Protective Services, on Ethan. They've come through the house, interviewed his children. They're sending him like human skulls and shit like that. It's really fucked. And I understand why Ethan's mad.
Yeah, going after the kids, that is fucked up. I would see red.
Now, I know people are like, well, why don't you sue Destiny? Well, Destiny made it immediately. First of all, this is a comment from Destiny, like made in passing. Ian put it on his screen for 2 hours during his main broadcast. Destiny made it clear that he was not being serious, right? Like nobody was like, yo, Destiny made this claim that Ethan molested his children. Oh shit. People knew that when Destiny said it, he was just being a dickhead.
So I'll make this point, right? While I do think this is gay, and I'll explain why, I also think it's a fucking retarded move by Ian.
Okay.
I mean, you know the guy's litigation happy, right? He's got lawsuits coming out of his fucking ears.
Yeah, he loved to sue that Jew.
Yeah. I mean, why would you... I mean, you've just crossed him. You've just done that content cop. You've just absolutely fucked him over, sided with all his enemies and shit. They're trying to do life ruination gay shit.
Gay ops.
And you just dangle this fucking carrot in front of Lex Luthor. Like, what are you thinking? Now, just quickly, on the lawsuit with the chicks, we haven't addressed that.
Oh, there's something new, isn't there?
Yeah, so Ethan sued Denims, Casey Tron, and Frogan.
And it was a misogynist act.
So Casey Tron folded and basically just said, take all the money that my viewers donated to me.
The hostage video.
The hostage video, yeah. She just handed all her viewers' money over to Ethan, which was fucking hilarious.
It was hilarious. Her reading out the statement that Ethan had clearly written for her was pure gold.
Frogan stuck her head in the sand and just did nothing, didn't even respond. So she lost by default. I think we're still waiting on like judgment for the amount that she owes kind of thing. Ooh. But it's not going to be pretty!
She's really going to have to ramp up her Venmo.
You know my Venmo, send me that shit.
And Denims won.
Okay, so one of them won.
One of them won, yeah. And I was saying to you the other day, I actually like that outcome. Because let me be honest for a sec. Let me be brutally honest, right? People are going to say, where's your principles bearing? I don't give a fuck. I was cheering on that lawsuit because I don't like those chicks. But it is dangerous when you've got people suing creators for what is essentially react content. I mean, as much as they said, oh, we're going to fucking steal your audience, we're going to take your market, as much as they didn't comment and did the bare minimum, it is a dangerous precedent to set. So I'm kind of glad that 1 out of 3 didn't get through. We get to laugh at the silly bitches, but also react content is kind of a little bit protected. And I'm also kind of glad it was Denims that came out on top.
Why, the hot one?
Yeah, because she's like the least hideous. So I think that was a great result. Anyway, let's continue.
I mean, this is just fucking unhinged, right? And Ian is spending his whole day on Twitter retweeting people like Jake Chinatown, who says he wants to take my children by their ankles and slam them into a tree till they're bloody pulp. I said from the beginning that if people want to go after my children, then, you know, the rules of engagement have changed forever. And if somebody you know who has met your children and family, said that you molested your children after CPS has been to your house to investigate your house and interviewed your children against your will. I don't see how you can say that I'm not justified.
So I see why he's mad, right?
Yeah.
I mean, as a father, someone says shit like that about your kids, you're going to fucking see red.
I'm going to maim a bitch. That's what I'm going to do.
But here's the thing. iDubbbz has already kind of punished himself enough. I mean, he lives in the fucking Canadian tundra.
He's a dragon in a basement.
Yeah, he lives with Anisa Yoko Ono. Now, I'm not saying that iDubbbz is John Lennon, but there are parallels.
Yes, she is. If you don't believe me, take a look at the one he's with.
Yeah, John Lennon wasn't a cuck.
Yeah, so Ian is scraping by on the crumbs of bread tube, right?
He's a dragon.
As a dragon. As a fucking VTube dragon. He's already fucking miserable. And the other thing is, he apologised.
Okay.
Because he got like a cease and desist letter in May, I think, mid-May sometime.
Oh, did he get scared?
Yeah, he got scared and he got on stream and he apologised as Ian, not as the dragon.
Not as the dragon.
Well, maybe that's the problem. Maybe Ethan wants an apology from the dragon.
The Destiny thing about Ethan and his kids, that was one of those where I was like, oh man, like I think I stepped too far out with this one, where it's like, we know the reason that I showed you guys the comment about Ethan and his kids. It's because it's like Destiny's he's a piece of shit and he has bad intentions, but he's going easy on this guy, not going easy on Denims, Frogan, Casey Tron, Noah, many others, right? You know, after reflecting a little bit more, I'm like, ugh, I do not want to roll around this pig shit, and I also don't want to, it's not within my principles to put that online. Like, I don't want to spread that because it's just negative and it's not true. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to Ethan and Ethan's family for putting that nasty Destiny comment out there. Gross shit shouldn't be spread like that. I need to move on. I need to do other shit.
So he did apologise. I mean, that's kind of an acceptable apology, isn't it?
Yeah, he apologised. He said he wanted to move on. He wanted to move on to dragon shit.
Yeah, now the other thing I was thinking of, and this is really, really Lex Juther, is that remember iDubbbz was trying to sell his house?
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that it sold in March, I think.
Wasn't there a conspiracy that maybe Ethan was trying to buy the house?
Well, that's what I was going to say. The only way that I would really jump on Ethan's team, right, is if Ethan was secretly the buyer of the house. Right? And now he's suing to get his fucking money back. In other words, if Ethan is trying to steal iDubbbz's house, that would be fucking funny as. But yeah, what I'm trying to say is Ian actually has something to take now. See, if you sued him like 6 months ago or fucking a year ago, you'd be wasting your time. There'd be nothing to fucking take. Now, a couple of people online have said, well, Ian's broke. He might have had a mortgage. He might not have owned much of the house. Now, I call bullshit. I don't think that's true. Ian used to fucking absolutely slay on YouTube, right? I find it really hard to believe that he didn't have equity in that house. He might not have owned it outright. He might have had a mortgage, but I find it hard to believe that he had no equity.
His girlfriend is Anisa.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I mean, you're talking about someone who's willing to do OnlyFans for coin.
Yeah, that's true.
I was promised a handstand. Oh, I didn't promise it to you, but oh.
Okay, I take it all back. Sue him.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck this. Go scorched earth, Ethan.
Did you see iDubbbz's face, though, as Anisa was doing that?
Yeah, even he's like, what the fuck?
That was cringe face. Why am I with this woman? She's ruined my reputation. She's taken away my source of income, and she's made me a fluffer on OnlyFans.
Yeah, and she's turned me against all of my friends.
I'm a dragon, for fuck's sake. I'm a streaming dragon.
So as I said, other people have chimed in on this. Dankula chimed in on this, which I found surprising because he usually doesn't do drama.
No.
But he summed it up like this.
See all their stuff of everybody just suing everybody. It's fucking gay.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I was chatting with him this morning. I said, I'm surprised you did drama because he usually doesn't touch drama. But I said, that's good, man. Get in the mud and scalp some motherfuckers. It's good.
Time to get dirty.
PPP chimed in. Here's Ethan talking about it.
The Keynote Boys, who I've shouted out before, I do think they're funny, but he gave this this is funny. He gave this very impassioned post about how, although Ian is whatever, yada, yada, I stand behind Ian's right to say that Ethan molested his children because it's free speech. It's not free speech. None of us want to live in a world where rich, petty tyrants like Ethan can police speech and silence criticism. That's saying I molested my children is not criticism.
He's right. It's not criticism. But like I said, I think iDubbbz has already created his own hell. Now, he's broadcast this shit to like fucking, 80, 100 people, maybe 200 people. Like, it's not really doing you much tangible damage, is it? Like, if it was CNN or even someone like Philip DeFranco, you know, a big YouTuber, and there was like tangible damage, there was real reputational damage, I think I'd be a lot more sympathetic to Ethan. But it's fucking iDubbbz. He's a dragon in Canada.
Yeah, it's coming out of a mythical creature's mouth, snout, whatever. Now, if it was a bear, you could totally believe that.
If it was a bear, he'd be groveling for forgiveness. So, you know, Anisa chimed in because, of course, she did. She responded to PPP.
Oh, they would have loved that.
And just made the biggest retard of herself.
Awesome. She gave them more content.
She says this fat yogurt-faced moron doesn't understand that if Ethan wins, this means him and his buddy could be sued by many creators in the near future. PPP was sticking up for them. You know what I mean? And she just goes in on them. It is fucking retarded. So she gets community noted. The people of Twitter basically says, you're retarded. Then Liana Taylor chimes in. Liana Taylor is Warski's wife.
Is she an internet person?
I think so, yeah. I think she does some streams and stuff. She says, you are a literal whore.
I like her.
And you now look like the man in the relationship. You have made Ian iDubbbz a shell of himself. You are destroying a man's life actively because you are so miserable inside. You cannot fathom the sad reality you destroyed a friendship, a bond, a working relationship because of your greed. Figure it out, dude. I think she hit the nail on the head.
Spot on.
Anisa has fucked this man up to the point that he's a dragon VTuber in the Canadian tundra, universally hated by the internet, but especially his old buddies, his good buddies. His buddies he used to do content content with, content that fucking slays.
Yeah, everyone can see it. The only one who can't see it is iDubbbz.
Anyway, she gets immediately reported. I mean, here's Anisa saying, oh, free speech, you're going to get fucking censored. Immediately reports it.
I love it. It's ex-bitch fighting.
I think you and her, this Liana chick, and Brittany Venti, right, should start a monthly show on like Kick or Rumble or somewhere you can't get booted off for like hate speech and call it What a Whore.
Oh, come on.
Where you just go in on YouTube bitches. It'd be so funny. Like claws out, full bitch fight, fuck them, you're a whore.
Are you trying to instigate Mean Girls?
Yes, I am. I would watch that show. That would be fucking hilarious. So anyway, that's what's going on in the life of iDubbbz. It's not looking good.
It's never looking good.
No, but I think Ethan should ease up.
He's just got Sue Triggerfinger.
He does, yeah. Like we said, his lawyer is very, very happy. Visit SugarTits, she's got a channel.
Yes, I do.
Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
See ya.